me.
All right, how's it going, everybody? For those who are new here, my name is Ben, also known as the Legends Keep. And just real quick, I am having some big audio issues on my end. So I just want to know, can everybody hear me all right? Well, I guess if you can't hear me, then, then I'll just type it in chat or something like that. But can everybody hear me? Is the audio coming through just right? For some weird reason, when I was getting everything set up today, yeah, for some reason the audio just wasn't working. So if you guys can hear me, that's awesome. All right. Okay, cool. We're good to go. Okay, so this is not Skyward Sword. Let me get that all set up here just real quick. Give me just a second to get my motion controls. 2 seconds. I was totally going into panic mode there for a second because I was like, why isn't my audio working? This cannot happen right before the stream. So, all right. Let's see. Let's get this all set up correctly. Change grip order. Cool. All right. I was like, we can't have another stream with tech issues going on. That would suck. All right. So how is everybody doing today? Let's see who we have in the chat here. Ganondorf, welcome. Mr. Wayne, Soul of Cinder, Mild-Mannered Tower Control, welcome to the stream. Gamaze, welcome. So, I am getting over a bit of a cold. So if I sound a little weird, that's what's going on at the moment, so. All right. Tech skill issues now, I see. Oh, what? 100%, yeah. Really struggling over here. But yeah, let me know if the music, like, if the music's too quiet, or maybe if I'm a bit too loud. Because I had some set settings for the audio, but I kind of just had to start like moving things around a little bit, so it may have just screwed things up, but we'll see what happens. Do you have enough rest, Mr. Keep? Well, hopefully enough rest, enough to get over this cold. All right. Let's see, where were we last week? Oh, we were over there. Okay. Let's get back in here. Thanks for making that long speech for me last night. I'm working on everything in my power to make better content. Right on. Yeah, sorry, Gamaze, for that long novel I sent. I was kind of sitting here thinking, oh man, like, this is actually really long. I was kind of like debating on like, should I just send it to him in a private DM or should I just post it here in the main chat? So, but it was a pretty long message, yeah. Hey, the player of time, welcome to the stream. Oh, let's see. Let me put the live chat up here. I always forget to do that. Live chat. And as you guys can see, it's sitting on the right-hand side now. I thought that might be a better idea to kind of keep it out of the way of the buttons on the left-hand side. So, all right. Ben Boss from his Hyrule playing Dark Souls 3 would be peak. I'd be even more peak if he did the 100%. Oh yeah, yeah. You know, I'd probably suck so bad at Dark Souls. It'd be so embarrassing. But in this stream, we are going to be taking on the Lanayru Mining Facility. So we just got to get over there at some point. That essay actually helped me too. I appreciate it, Mr. Keep, even though it wasn't directed at me. Yeah, well, I decided to kind of make it a little bit longer just in case, you know, it could help other people. But like I always say, though, like, I'm still learning myself. There's probably another creator who's way more experienced than me who's like, nah, it's actually better if you do this instead. But it's just what I've been learning so far. This is the part in Skyward Sword where you get stuck at. Okay, so we got this guy out of the way. Now we just got to get Beetle out again. Oh, and for those who are wondering, I'm still working on a webcam. It is coming. It will be here sometime soon. Be one of the Dark Souls game and you shed your Lord of Skill issue title. Okay. So I'm going to try and get this Goddess Cube. Actually, no, wait, hold on a second. We got to go back and... Actually, no, let's do this instead. Ben Boss from his Hyrule webcam? Yeah. It will happen at some point. Sometime soon. Alright, let's get this. There we go. To be fair, all creators have things that work for them. Working and speaking with creators like... Yeah. Yeah, every creator's different, so... What works for me may not work for you, you know? Oh, I did also get rid of the the why not from stream elements. I realized that was kind of bugging people a lot, so I got rid of that and I replaced it with some questions that it'll be kind of firing out here at certain points during the streams to kind of help boost engagement a little bit. So things like, what are your thoughts on the motion controls in Skyward Sword and whatnot. So we'll see how that goes. I want to do live streams someday, but I got to get a computer and capture card. Yeah, it's a process. You got to have a good computer, capture card. Also takes getting out of your bubble a little bit too. Y'all like Link's Awakening? Link's Awakening is an awesome Zelda game. Such an emotional ending, in my opinion. Alright, fine, we get it. Master Link, I have information to report. I can confirm that you will not be consumed by the sink sand. Why do they call it sink sand? I want to call it quicksand so bad, but it's called sink sand. It just sounds weird. I don't know why. Law of Link's Awakening. Yeah, it's so good. The Totk ending makes me tear up. Yeah, it doesn't make me tear up as much as it did during my first time playing it, because I've played Tears of the Kingdom so many times now. But yeah, during my first playthrough, yeah, it definitely made me tear up. Let's take a look at our map real quick. Put a marker here and right there. Oh yeah. You haven't played Link's Awakening yet? Oh, you gotta play that one. It's so good. So Keep, are you interested in any sports? I am not a very sportsy person at all. So I would say no to that question. I did play sports when I was young, though. It's, you know, kind of like the little league stuff. Soccer. I think I played a little bit of basketball. But that's pretty much it. Let's do a real quick save. Hey, Mr. Keep, check Discord? What's going on in Discord? Give me just a second. Where's my phone at? Ah. There it is. Would you like some strawberry milk with real strawberries and brownies? Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty good. All right. I don't really play sports. I play music. Right on. Yeah, I used to, before doing my YouTube channel and stuff, I used to make music. I wasn't like a pro or anything, but oh, great. But it's something that I did for a little bit. There we go. Skyward Sword is so good, man. Yeah, it's an awesome game. Because if I remember right, we've got to line some things up first. You are not in my memory banks. This is the power generator for the mechanism that opens the entrance to the Lanayru Mining Facility, but it won't budge until you activate the remote power nodes and set those 3 dials to access them correctly. Great. Yeah, I completely forgot we had to do that. So I guess we're not quite doing the dungeon just yet. No worries. Mr. Keep, I saw that you played the Star Fox demo. Did you like it? To be honest, I only played like 5 minutes of it. That's all I had time for. But yeah, it was alright. I've never really played any of the Star Fox games in general, so... But it was alright. I'll probably, when I have a minute, when I get back from Sweden and stuff, I'll probably try it out a little bit more. Hey, the Player of Time, welcome back. Okay, we need to explode this wall real quick. Hey, Sweet Fox Games, welcome to the stream. And anybody else who just joined, welcome, welcome. Just giving everyone a heads up. I know I sound a little different today. That's just because I'm getting over a cold, so... Been feeling a little bit weird, but it's all good. We need the gust bellows for those. How do you record it in full screen like this? So I'm using a capture card and a program called OBS Studio. And in OBS Studio, you can pretty much... You can just set up how you want your stream to look. And then once you get that all set up, then that sends that over to YouTube and whatnot, so... Just get a worm to counter your cold. Genuine skill issues. Dude, it's like I don't know what to do, man. It's too hard. Come on, blow up. Okay. Mr. Keep, is this the pirate dungeon? This is not the pirate dungeon, no. Come on, blow up. This is like perfect timing, I swear. Okay, well that was a little bit too far. I'm playing Keep's favorite game again? You're playing Ocarina of Time? No way, that's insane. It's a pretty awesome Zelda game. I'm gonna run out of bombs. That guy's just gonna keep knocking himself out. Whatever. I've heard of the Sea Beast, but know nothing about the... Oh, you're not talking to me, alright. Hey, the Sign Polyglot, welcome to the stream. Lenzy is playing some Peak. He definitely is. There's no better Zelda game than Ocarina of Time. You're still alive? Come on. I play Ocarina of Time like every 4 months. The game is just that good, you know? It's got some serious, what do they call it, replay value. I always thought those time crystal things were so cool in this game. Yeah, they are pretty cool. That's one of the things I love about this game. I was talking to someone the other day that was like, so do the Zelda games have anything to do with like time travel? And I was like, bro, you gotta be trolling me or something. It's like almost every Zelda game. Mr. Keep, do you remember the calendar from last stream? Oh, the calendar joke? Oh yeah, I do. So I was visiting my parents this last weekend and I was actually telling William that joke about the calendar. And for those who are wondering what that joke was, it's, how did it go again? What is the difference between you and a calendar? And the calendar has a date for Valentine's Day. It's so freaking harsh. I was like low-key dying inside. I'll be in and out of the stream for the next hour or so. I'm getting 2K clips for shorts. Yeah, no worries. Totally understand that. Got to be making that content. I don't want to get zapped. I've never been in a relationship. Yeah, I couldn't help you there. I've never been in one either. Ben told me, so yeah, harsh. Hey, Ray of Light, welcome. Come on. I really don't want to get zapped. Yep. Okay. Try knocking it in there. There we go. Skyward Sword got to be the best art style in the Zelda game, to be honest. And, you know, it looks so much better in the HD version. Just these polished graphics, they look amazing. Turn it. There we go. Okay, so we got one of them and we need to just get 2 more. Then we can finally make our way inside of the Lanayru Mining Facility. And just a heads up, so it is the last Saturday of the month. So that means that stream is going for 1 hour longer. And I'm seeing a treasure chest up there, so I'm wondering, how do I get to that? How do I get to that chest? Anyone else have a full wallet of rupees, but you break pots anyways? That is 100% me, Sweet Fox, yeah. I still break them anyway, because it's so satisfying. Okay, that's not gonna work. Yeah, no worries. Have an awesome weekend. Thanks for being here. Let's see. No worries, Super Blue. Have an awesome rest of your weekend. Wait. I think I'm... Get out of here. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure how you get to that chest, actually. I don't want to like run for it because I know that I'm probably gonna die in the quicksand. Mr. Keep, I think I gave you $5. You think you did? I'm not seeing anything here in the chat, but if you did, thanks. I really appreciate it. Oh, let's see, fan funding. Interesting. That's weird. It's not displaying it for some reason, but but anyways, thanks. I really appreciate it. Interesting. He has a square shield. Yeah. So in these other Zelda games, Link has various different shields. How do you get that chest? This is like, okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out sometime later. So if you look at the membership prices on Apple versus anything else, Apple would charge more. Yeah, I've tried sending super chats in here, but it doesn't allow me. Yeah, it's weird. The whole thing is weird. I'm not a very techie person, so it takes me a while to figure all this stuff out. I sent a laughing disco, but I think it's $5. Let me look up the amount. Okay, cool, no worries. Stock up on bombs here. We're gonna need them. Link needs the grass crest shield to give him better stamina. Yeah, he really does. We need to do some upgrading in this game. In the pocket, there we go. Mr. Creep. Mr. Keep, do you have any advice being a Zelda creator? Let's see. A Zelda creator specifically? I would say, yeah, if you're just for a Zelda creator specifically, probably, you know, just talk about the games that you love. And I know I get a lot of questions about people asking how I come up with ideas. The most common thing for me at the moment is just playing the games. Right now I'm going through all of the voice memories in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and that's where I'm getting some of my ideas from. But like in general, like if you're just thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you want some advice and stuff, again, I always say I'm not the best person probably to ask because I have like, well, there's other creators who have like way more experience than I do, but I would say, you know, I would say probably the first piece of advice is build a backlog of content. And I'd say that to pretty much all my creators in my Discord is build a backlog. Because that way, you know, like you always have something to post. You don't ever have to really like sit here and wonder, oh, great, what am I going to post here today? Mr. Creep, that's your new name. Yeah. Yeah, that slipped through and I have a feeling that's never going to go away now. Not a very techie person. You should see Mr. Keep's setup. He did such a great job to get this set up. Yeah, William's just glazing me right now. I'm actually sitting like in a really run-down basement. There's no carpet, nothing, mold everywhere. Did you hear about the guy who invented Lifesaver? They say he's a... Oh, okay. Are we doing like the dad jokes again? But yeah, so that's the first piece of advice that I would give is just like build a backlog of content. That way you always have something to post. And the only stress about having a backlog is just maintaining that backlog. I'm gonna get rid of this guy real quick. Where's the bomb at? Because I just have a feeling he's gonna like drop something on me. Do I have any pets? No, I wish. I am a cat person, so I 100% wish that I could have a cat, but my landlord doesn't allow pets, unfortunately, so... Okay, yeah, we gotta go this way. Yeah, I'm not doing the dad jokes again. That was like physically hurting my brain last week. Oh, great. Like, Okay, let me mark this real quick. Shaky hands, oh my gosh. I got shaky hands, guys. Guys, I saw like 10 queens today at Kroger's. Oh, nice. Whoa, go away. I reckon you'll survive physically. I always dislike this dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, it's not everyone's favorite. Okay, let's get over there. Okay, just send it. Don't want to deal with those guys right now. What's Link's least favorite words? Yaha, you found me? Yeah, probably. You need to go away, dude. Stop trying to drop rocks on me. Wow! Jeez. Leave me alone. Okay. Those will definitely come in handy sometime later. Just love how those guys knock each other out. All right. Mr. Keep, I have had cats all growing up. Yeah, same here. William and I grew up with cats. We had, I think we had cats before this. I was just too young to remember, but we had 2 black cats. And then we had 2 orange cats. The 2 black cats, they, if I remember right, is my cousin who named them. But one of them was like kind of heavier set, kind of moody. He would like love you one second and then the next he would completely turn on you. His name was Hase. And then there was like a skinny one that was always like cuddly and stuff, and his name was Lusse. But... and then we got the 2 orange cats, and their names were Ty and Mittens. Well, not Ty Mins, what am I saying? Twinkie and Mittens. Twinkie and Mittens, peak names, yeah. Yeah, the sad thing, though, about, like, Twinkie is that one day he just, like, he went missing and he never came back. So that was kind of sad, but stuff like that happens. Which Link is your favorite? Man, I'd say Ocarina of Time, Link. Well, You know, no, I'm gonna take that back. I think Wind Waker Link was probably my favorite at the moment. Because I'm always changing my mind, you know, but I just think he's so expressive, you know? And his reactions to some of the moments in the games are pretty funny, so I'd say Wind Waker Link. No worries, Sweet Fox. Have a good rest of your night. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, it did work. Never mind. Nice. Alright. My dog almost recently ran away and she's so small it was scary. Yeah, it's really hard when you lose pets. Alright, now we got another one. Alright, let's get this real quick. Probably gonna hit me. I have two cats. Chet, he is the thickest cat I've ever seen, yet dumber than a goldfish, and Pearl, a fluffy ball of fluff, who is perfect in every way, shape, or form. I love the chubbier cats. They're hilarious. Mr. Keep, it's day for me in Australia. I can watch forever. Right on. Yeah, when I was living in New Zealand, yeah. It would be day down there as well. Ugh. Okay. Hey, Legends Keep. First time chatting here. How's it going, man? I've been subbed to you for like a year. Just caught a stream. Nice. Hey, glad to have you here. Thanks for being a part of the channel for about a year. Yeah, we're just trying to get over to the Lanayru Mining Facility, so slowly making our way over there. Yeah, we gotta get a couple more of these guys. There he goes. Nope. Oh, come on. There we go. Skill issue. Hey, Calamity, welcome back. Okay. I think I remember what to do here. Mr. Keep, you got a new subscriber. It's me. Hey, welcome to the channel. So now we just got to get over there. And, okay. I'd hit that crystal again. Yeah, no worries, William. Have a good rest of your night. I guess that works. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna die from a skill issue in this game. Just watch. Glad to be here. I'll probably be talking every now and then I'll play through Majora's Mask for the first time on NSO. I may get confused on how to get a bottle for the witch in the swamp. Oh yeah. Yeah, Tosh Scales, I hope that's how you say her name. I apologize if I mispronounce it, but dang, okay. But yeah, first time I played Majora's Mask, I had to YouTube it because I could not figure out how to how to beat it, so I feel ya. Hey, DeReal Taylor Plays, welcome to the stream. DeReal Taylor Plays is working on a Zelda fan project, if I'm not mistaken. Should be cool to see once it comes out. All right. Okay, now we can do this. Going back and forth a lot, but that's all right. Don't worry, chat, I'm here now. Welcome, Bondo Reams. No, you can't edit messages in stream. That is something that I wish you could do, because there are so many times when I'm watching someone else's stream and and there's a typo and I want to go back and fix it, but I can't. So I have to like go delete the message and resend it. Yeah, you're already number 3 on the leaderboard, which is kind of confusing because you just got here. It literally doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever, it's cool. Yeah, I don't understand the whole the XP stuff in live chat. I'm gonna have to do more research up on that because it doesn't make any sense to me. All right, so we got like one more after this. Is it bad that you never played Skyward Sword? Yeah, totally, man. You gotta play it sometime. Such an awesome Zelda game. We are a little low on hearts, but if I remember right, we have... Alright, Fi, be quiet. Yeah, we have a potion and a fairy. Yeah. She's telling me my hearts are low. Well, Mr. Keep, you already have enough ancient flowers for all the upgrades that require them. Oh, really? Oh yeah, when we head back up to the sky, we'll have to upgrade some of our gear. Okay, that other, where's that other one again? I think it's somewhere around here. Actually, you know, I think it's around here, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's around here. if I remember right. Mr. Keep, do you use the painting website WPlace? I do not. The painting website. What would you say would be the best possibility for the next mainline Zelda game, such as what features and world type? You know, it's hard to say because Nintendo could literally go any direction they want to on that, so it's hard to guess. But you know, I will say that I definitely think it's going to be an open world game. I think we all know that it's going to be open world, and I'm not talking about a remake, by the way, because usually when I say the next Zelda game, people are like, "Oh, dude, we got a remake coming." But yeah, I think it's going to be open world for sure. I think, I don't think they're going to do memories for the next game, but if they do, then I think Nintendo should make it a requirement that you have to get them in order. I think one of the biggest issues that I have with Totk, for example, is you can get the memories out of order, and it kind of spoils the story a little bit. So, and I think, okay, so also for the next Zelda game, I would honestly love to see dungeon items return. Okay, no, it's not around here. I don't know where I'm going. Let's see, look at our map real quick. Yeah. All right. The XP literally does nothing. Yeah, it's so confusing. I don't understand it. That guy's still rolling around. I can't remember, Mr. Keep. Do you know? Yeah, I do know other YouTubers, yeah. Okay, you know what? I think it might be over there, actually. Let's just head back over this way. I don't know where I'm going. The memories in both Wilder games were done terribly. Well, I think in Breath of the Wild they were done fine. But yeah, in Tears of the Kingdom, they needed to make it to where you got them in order, you know? And you can do that. Like, the game tells you should get them in order, you know, because if you go to the Forgotten Temple, it shows it inside there which order you should get them in. But, you know, when I was playing it and stuff, I went straight to, I think it's Memory 9, Sonia's Caught by Treachery. So that pretty much just spoiled everything for me. What is this exactly? This is Skyward Sword. Honestly wish there was a game where Zelda and Link work together. Perhaps an outsider who arrives in Hyrule could be in the mix. Yeah. You know, that would honestly be really cool as well. If you could... If you could play as, like, either Link or Zelda, kind of like makes you could make a decision on who you want to play as, and you both just kind of team up and make your way through Hyrule. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe they decide to make it like a multiplayer thing. I don't know. It's like I said, it's hard to say because Nintendo could go in any direction. I have heard some rumors that there is a possibility that we will be getting like a third Wild Era game. And these are just rumors that people have been like talking about on the internet, right, on YouTube. But I personally don't think they're going to do that, but if they do, it can't be in the same Hyrule. Okay, yeah, we're getting sidetracked. We need to head back. No worries, Bondo. Have an awesome rest of your day. That's a bad idea. Bad idea. Okay. Almost sinking in the sink sand. Still don't know why they call it that. What would you think if we had a game where we were trapped outside of Hyrule and we had to get back in order to save Hyrule? Do you think it would be interesting to explore a new kingdom or area? I think that would actually be kind of cool, yeah. Maybe for some reason, yeah, Link can't get back inside of Hyrule, and so... Oh, there it is. Yeah, he can't get back inside of Hyrule, so his journey is just trying to figure out some way to get back in. That'd be kind of cool. So I hope we don't get a third Wild Area game. We have been stuck in the Wild art style for almost 10 years. I like the art style, but I think 4 games is enough. Yeah, and I feel you there. When I was playing Age of Imprisonment, the game was really good in my opinion, but when I was done, I was like, okay, yeah, we really need to move on from these characters. But, you know, even if we do get like a third Wild Area game, I'll probably still love it because, you know, it's a Zelda game. I just love the Zelda games, so... Okay. Is this like a Nuzlocke situation? Possibly. I want a game where we can work with Ganondorf to stop a version of Zelda that is evil. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that would actually be like really cool, you know, teaming up with Ganondorf. You know, Link may gosh, Link doesn't want to team up with him, right? But he's got no other choice. Zelda just kind of goes off the rails for some reason. It'd be kind of cool. I'm confused in Majora's Mask. Yeah, Tosh sells you. Tosh Scales. Sorry, you may have to YouTube it. That's usually what I've had to do with Majora's Mask. In fact, I'll probably have to do that a lot when we play, well, when we live stream it. Because there are so many areas where I'm like, okay, what do I do? I am out of bombs. That is not good. Hey, Pigeon, welcome to the stream. Sounds like Bowser's Inside Story kind of game. Yeah, true, yeah. I've seen webcomics where Ganondorf does not want to be evil but knows of his inevitable fate, and I think that would be a great game. That would actually be really cool, yeah. Maybe, yeah, he just doesn't want to do all that bad stuff. But it's the will of the universe, I guess. Use Zelda Dungeon. It's a completely free 100% guide to Zelda games. Yeah, they've been really helpful in the past. Are you in the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom Minecraft server by YouTuber Crazy? I am not. Alright, so now we can officially make our way to the dungeon. Completely forgot about this part, but we got through it. Imagine a game where you play as Ganondorf and you have to defeat both Link and Zelda. You know, a game from Ganondorf's perspective would be kind of cool, yeah. I think if you like sit here for too long, Fi's like, all right, Link, we got to get moving. We got to save Zelda. All right. Right. Let's see. Yep. Okay. All right. That's how we want to do them. Which one am I? Think it was that one? No? All right, let me try that again. Oh, gotcha. All right. There we go. Red one. Okay. No? Okay. Try that again. All right. Okay, yeah, we gotta go a little bit more. Let's do that. Nice. I'm such a boomer, we never got the Zelda gameplay story of Skyward Sword. I was thinking about making my own fan-made Zelda game. Hey, Ryan, that'd be pretty cool. I think the Real Taylor Plays is doing something similar to that. Breath of the Wild Link will sleep if you sit on the bench for too long. Oh, really? In fact, the longer it takes you, the more exciting it gets when you say you do have a dungeon without looking anything up. A Ganondorf perspective game would be crazy. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. All right, let's do this. Lanayru Mining Facility. I love the music in this dungeon. I think it's pretty cool. We should honestly get a game with just Purah. That'd be that'd be hilarious. Or a Sheik game would be a Sheik game would actually be fire. I would love a spin-off game where you're playing as Sheik just during that 7-year period where Link is asleep in Ocarina of Time. I would 100% play that. I want to make a full-length Lego stop-motion Zelda movie, but I don't want to get sued by Nintendo. Yeah, the Nintendo ninjas would probably do that. Do I like stargazing? I guess I don't really do it on a normal basis, but when I'm out camping and stuff, yeah, it's pretty fun. What's your favorite Zelda game of all time? Mine is Ocarina of Time. It's funny because I get asked this at every stream. Definitely Ocarina of Time. That is a dumb place for the bomb to land. The Legend of Darunia would be crazy. Yeah. But can you imagine like what a sheet game would look like? That would just be so cool. What's your least favorite Zelda game of all time? So keep in mind that this is still in my favorites, right? Is Wind Waker. So it's still in my list. It's still in my list of favorites. Bro, that Sheik idea would be crazy. Seeing Impa die and what it yeah, it'd be insane. LOL, guess I'm keeping that streak going of asking what your favorite Zelda game is. Yeah, it's all good, no worries. I mean, when new people come to the stream, they of course don't know that. I was asked that, so it's all good. Nice, Ryan, that's awesome. Yeah, he's a challenging boss. My least favorite game is also my least favorite Zelda game is also my least favorite game of all time. Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. Yeah. Yeah, of all the games that could get a remake, I hope that the first two Zelda games will eventually get like some sort of remake. Because those graphics are pretty retro. My typos today are crazy. Yeah, don't worry about it. Whenever I'm watching streams, my typos are just terrible. Well, even in Discord as well, my typos are really bad. What is your favorite dungeon in Skyward Sword? I'd say the Ancient Cistern. That one's a fun one. Yeah, I'm not going to answer that question. Hot take: games after 2013 stopped having personality. I mean, I guess it just depends on like what game you're playing. Oh, come on, motion controls. There we go. 'Tis all good. The first two have to be fully reinvented, yeah. Yeah, the graphics are pretty dated. I have seen some other Zelda tubers who have tried playing it, like the first Zelda game, and yeah, they don't really get too far into it before they quit. Which is understandable. I'd probably do the same thing, to be honest. Oh yeah, Mr. Keep, that reminds me. A cartoon Link once held off two Lionels with a dagger. Nice. I don't know if this has been asked before, but what was the first video game you ever played as a kid? That would be Ocarina of Time. Surprising, I know. Save, save, save. Original Legend of Zelda was the OG open world game. Yeah, that is true. It was open world. Nice. Usually I get pretty electrocuted whenever I try and fight those things. First Zelda game was Spyro. Nice. Sorry, first game, not first Zelda game. My bad. Do I have the Zelda Loftwing amiibo? I do not. I don't really collect the amiibos. Maybe someday I will, but it's never really on my bucket of things to collect. I 100% Zelda 1 and 2 with Zelda Dungeon in a day each, but they are lower in my list because they can be very difficult. Horrible graphics, story, and gameplay. Yeah, that's what I've so like Zelda 1, for example, the very first Zelda game, yeah, it can be pretty difficult. And I think a big part of that is just because of, yeah, the clunky gameplay, the graphics, everything. So in that respect, it'd be pretty cool if we got a remake of those. I know you don't like Star Wars much, but who's your favorite Star Wars character? Yeah, I couldn't tell you because yeah, I don't like Star Wars. Like, yeah, none of them are really my favorites. Okay. Interesting. I want to say, did I miss a key or something? There's something I'm missing here. My first game was Pokemon X, followed by Ocarina of Time for 3DS. Nice. Do I have any favorite movie fandoms? You know, my friends and I really used to be into the Marvel movies, but after Endgame, you know, we still go watch the Marvel movies, but we're not like as hyped about it as we used to be. Wait a second. Alright, yeah, we'll try and... I think I know what to do. Yeah, we used to be in the Marvel movies, but we still watch them, but we're not as into them anymore. You can't wait for Avengers Doomsday. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh, I think that's a metal crate. Never mind. Yeah, it's a metal crate. Never mind. All right, let me look around a little bit. We need the gust bellows. Marvel was never good after Endgame other than Spider-Man. Yeah. Yeah, I am pretty excited for the new Spider-Man movie. That's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'll let you guys know here in just a second if I need a hand. It's probably just staring at me right in the face as always. That's usually how it goes. But have you watched any Marvel movies post Endgame? Marvel is my favorite fandom of all time. Second, Legend of Zelda. Yeah. I mean, we've still watched the Marvel movies and stuff, but okay. Okay, why am I so stuck? Okay, yeah. Help me out, guys. I'm completely stuck. I completely forgot what to do here. You have a key. Go back. Oh, I do have a key. Do I have a key and I'm just like being stupid? It's probably what's going on. Like I said, it's always just like staring at me right in the face. Jeez, oh my gosh. Wow. Thanks, Legend of Pirate. Appreciate it. Kaboom. Do I have any favorite Marvel characters? Yeah, I mean, like, it's gonna be such a generic answer, but yeah, my favorite's Spider-Man. I've always liked Spider-Man. But sorry, Naughty, I had to answer your question from earlier. Yeah, we've seen things like Thunderbolts, the Marvels, She-Hulk, yeah, Secret Wars. Pretty much almost all of them that have come out. Have you read Marvel comics? I have not read Marvel comics, no. She-Hulk was the worst in my opinion. Yeah, She-Hulk was pretty, it was pretty bad. That whole scene where they were twerking there, I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well, for me personally, I kind of lost all interest altogether when she stepped out of like the Disney Plus screen. I was like, okay, this is a little bit too much for me. And I realized that's just kind of like how her character is, but I don't know. With Deadpool it works, with She-Hulk, I don't know, it just wasn't working for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. Watch Fantastic Four First Steps if you haven't already. Very good. Yeah, I actually loved Fantastic Four First Steps. It was really good. Excited to see them in Doomsday. Would you rather go on a fantasy adventure with magic and all kinds of fantasy, with all kind of fantastical creatures like dragons, griffins, etc. involved, or would you rather go on a sci-fi adventure with space and aliens? I'd say at the moment, I think it might be fun to go on a sci-fi adventure. If you had to live in one Zelda village for the rest of your life, where would you set up camp? Oh, that's stream elements. That is a good question, though. I would probably set up camp in Lurelin Village. So, Legend Pirate, if I did call you Part, it wasn't on purpose. I apologize. It's not something that I was like... Wasn't trying to throw any shade at you or anything. Alright, so... where do we go next? Running out of stamina here. There we go. Fantasy. Fantasy is my favorite genre. Yeah, fantasy's pretty awesome. I like fantasy. I like Atano Village. Nice. Tam Pirate, it isn't that deep. Yeah, it really isn't. Okay, there we go. Discover. Hey, Mr. Keep, I'm back. Sorry I had to go to dinner. Yeah, no worries, Ganondorf. Welcome back to the stream. I feel like William always leaves right when we're doing like the cool stuff at the stream. All right, let's take this guy out. Ouch. Yeah, you know, like, for everyone here, like, I constantly mispronounce names. It's not like, it isn't a dig at anyone. That's just me. I pronounce names wrong all the time. You should ask, like, when I'm out at work. It happens literally every single day. So it ain't anything personal. I like the NPC Ivy in Atano Village. She is very nice to Link and doesn't pressure him in to prove that he is Link. Yeah. Yeah, I was actually working on a short today talking about Ivy. Okay, we need to get the Gust Bellows, like, so bad. Ganondorf, did you just welcome yourself back? I mean, hey, at least you didn't call me Cinder like H-Chat did. I find it funny, though, that it honestly isn't a big deal. Yeah, it really isn't, yeah. Heading toward a mini-boss, I think. I don't understand how those things flying pufferfish. They really look like them, yeah. I remember you pronounced my user in an odd way recently, saying Kai Wolf when Koi is just boy with a C, Koi Wolf. Okay. Yeah, see, and that's just me, you know, like I just pronounce stuff wrong all the time. So yeah, it's like if I do ever pronounce anyone's names wrong, it's not a dig at you at all. That's just me with a skill issue, you know. Mr. Keep, do you have any external editors or is it just you? Just you, and who gets all your ideas? Because one idea and editing with a day job a lot is serious work. I'm very jealous. So no, I don't have an editor. I wish I did though. I have like tried to ask a few people, but I won't lie, their prices are, well, I'm not going to say they're expensive because I'm not sure how much they're supposed to cost. But for me personally, I couldn't afford them, so yep, it is just me editing my own videos and coming up with ideas and stuff. And usually the way I come up with ideas is I'll just play the game like I was doing today. I was finding more voice memories and getting ideas from that, and other times I'll just be chilling in the shower and an idea will come to me then, or while I'm out driving for work. I've just kind of gotten into the habit of like jotting anything down that comes to mind. So, and like the more that you do that, the more that the ideas just kind of come to you, if that makes sense. And if I ever run out of like ideas, or if I'm struggling, I'll usually just end up remaking some of the older shorts that I did way back in the day when I was using the AI voice. For a lot of people who don't know, my very first shorts used an AI voice because I didn't have a good recording mic. So yeah, I'll just remake some of those when I need some like ideas and stuff. But whoa, hello, buddy. Go away. Hey, thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, it is, coming up with ideas and working on a short every single day is really hard. I will admit that. It is very demanding. And right now, a lot of times I'm doing 2 of them because I'm trying to build a backlog for when I head over to Sweden. Because I'm going to be over there for about a week on vacation, and I still would like to post content, so yeah, it is a ton of work. It burns you out like really fast. Okay, if I had good editing skills, I would edit for free. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I mean, if you had really good editing skills, I would definitely utilize that talent. You know, help yourself earn a little bit of extra money. We live in a very expensive world, you know? Gotta earn a living somehow. Ganondorf, maybe it's because you're... Let's see, what is it going on? Have fun in Sweden, Mr. Keep. Yeah, thanks, appreciate it. I haven't been there since I was like 2 years old, so I don't remember any of my cousins at all. I am a little nervous to meet them again, but we'll see what happens. Mr. Keep, can you upload stream clips when you're on vacation, because it's easy to get and you can spread your lack of skill to everyone? Yeah, if I upload stream clips, it actually will hurt my engagement a lot. So just gonna be posting regular shorts. Nope, it's not what we want to do. What am I going to Sweden for? For vacation. Yeah, it's mainly because my parents haven't been there in a really long time. And my mom, she can't drive any main roads. And my dad, he's just too old to drive. So So, they need me to pretty much like Uber them around, if that makes sense. So that's the main reason I'm going. They need a chauffeur. What's your #1 favorite Zelda character that isn't Link or Zelda? That would probably be Groose. Groose is an awesome guy. These guys respawn like there's no tomorrow. Well, have fun being an Uber then. Yep. It's gonna be a blast. Groose, good pick. Yeah, I just really like his character arc, you know? He starts off like a really big jerk towards Link. And then by the end of the game, you just love the guy. He's really cool. I'm going to Queen's Island because it could be one of the last times I see my Nan. She's 83. Oh, yeah, I mean, you gotta go, right? You don't know when you're gonna see her again. Well, that was stressful. Oh, wait, that question was meant for Mr. Keep? Was there a question that I missed? You might have to retype it in. Queensland, sorry. Oh, all good. All right, now things are moving forward. Just kind of spaced out there that I had a key. What about what's your favorite sage in Ocarina of Time and Tears of the Kingdom? So I'd say like my favorite sage in Tears of the Kingdom would probably be... I feel like it changes all the time, but Tulin, I think Tulin's pretty cool. I don't know, I don't really think about like, oh, my favorite sage is this, or my favorite character is this, you know? I mean, they're all so good, you know, that it's hard to choose. But yeah, Tulin, he's a good one. Now I can tell you who my favorite sage in all right, Ben. Okay, yeah, we're heading the right way. So my favorite sage in Age of Imprisonment, for example, is Artie. I don't know why, she's just cool. All right. Hey, Mr. Keep, do you see? I have not. I have not seen that. Mr. Keep, do you know how each username gets its color on the stream? I noticed mine is red, some are purple and others are green, etc. Is there a way to change it? Probably. I'd have to go look at it like after stream though. And if it is, maybe it's like a premium service on Stream Elements, which I'm honestly not going to pay for. So, the Gust Bellow is such a weird item. Yeah. Bro, if I had the Gust Bellow, like if anyone was just yapping in my face, I would just just blow it in their face. Sounds kind of weird, but yeah. Okay, so we got this other door open. Let's go. What's your favorite dungeon in Skyward Sword? That would be Ancient Cistern. The memory at the end of Breath of the Wild DLC is sad to me. Currently replaying that at the moment, so I'm sure I'll get around to that sad memory again. Dark Souls' peak. I have heard that it is very peak. Yeah, I am planning eventually to start doing streaming here on TikTok, where I will be playing games other than Zelda, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll try out some of those Dark Souls games. And probably rage quit as well. No. Okay. Maybe I can grab that with the, let's grab it with the beetle. Here we go. Which Zelda character do you think is number one most annoying? Number one most annoying out of all the Zelda characters. Just keep a leaf blower on you. Yeah, for real though. Most annoying. You know, this probably isn't the most annoying. She's just the only one that I can think of right now. And that's Navi. Navi, man, she just... In our last playthrough of Ocarina of Time here on the channel, I was getting so annoyed at Navi. It's like, yo, Navi, shut up! I already know. Oh, Mr. Keep, I got Kerbal Space Program. Kerbal Space Program, sorry. And I lost a rocket called Keeps and got the space and planted a flag with your logo. Right on. Are you planning to get the Hylian Shield in this playthrough? You know, I haven't decided yet. I know, like, when we get to that fight with Kirahim again, I'm just probably gonna die because I always do. I will not cease until it happens. Sad my parents don't let me have TikTok or Discord or any other social media other than YouTube, yeah. And you know, it's totally understandable. There's just a ton of crap on TikTok. And I'll be real with you guys, I don't even like scroll TikTok at all. I just post my shorts on there and that's it. Like, because it's just so much junk on there, it's insane. Sorry, did you respond to my question about Mr. Keep? What do you think happened to Cass in Totk? I think he died in the Calamity and he was just a spirit in Breath of the Wild. Sorry, no, I didn't see that. I apologize. I don't think he died. No, I mean, I guess that could have happened. But I think maybe this would just be my guess. Maybe he's just visiting some other land, you know? He's visiting some other land and he's just not there during the events of Tears of the Kingdom. I've gotten the Hylian Shield and Skyward Sword 4 times. Nice. Right on. pro gamer right there. Mr. Keep, is there a way to automate what you post on YouTube onto TikTok automatically so it saves you posting it twice? You know, I can... I can schedule posting on TikTok. I'm not sure if there is like a service where it posts on all 3 platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, because that's everywhere where I'm at. But yeah, I'm not sure. And to be honest with you as well, like, it doesn't really take that much time when I'm posting on all 3 platforms. Maybe it takes me like 5 or 10 minutes. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there is a service that does that. Oh, really? That's cool. One of YouTubers I watched sounded so surprised when they found out Hyrule was an island in Breath of the Wild. Oh, really? I guess that is true. It's detached from everything else. You just have big chasms on either side. Okay. No! What am I doing? Are you using motion controls? I am using motion controls, yeah. What's my favorite version of Princess Zelda? I think I like the Wild Era version of Zelda the most. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I like that version the most, just because... While I did say, like, in, I think it was yesterday's short, that I do kind of like having the imagination of what certain characters sound like without voice acting, I do think it's also cool that we do get to hear, like, what she sounds like. I don't know if that makes any sense, but... But I don't know, I just really like her story and stuff, and the others are amazing as well, but yeah, I think hers is pretty good. I tried to record some cinematic KSP footage at 1 frames per second. Holy crap. Yeah, that must have been fun. Is it... let's see. Does anyone want a link to a good controller? Well, you can try posting links in here, but they don't go through, so... And that's because some links can lead you to very malicious sites, so I just have all links blocked. Just to keep everyone safe. I just found out who the actor was in the Wild Era, for the Wild Era Zelda. Yeah, Patricia Somerset. Yeah, I was actually watching an interview that someone did with her for, well, yesterday. I was watching an interview yesterday. She was in an interview, and it was, yeah. It was cool to hear her takes on stuff. She doesn't have a British accent like normally. So I think it's pretty cool that she was able to come up with those accents. The voice actor for Rivali, man, that guy... that guy's got some insane talent. I was watching an interview with him, and out of nowhere, because his voice is kind of like... I wouldn't say it's deep, but it's... But it's kind of just like a normal voice, I guess. But out of nowhere, he just drops his voice like crazy. It goes like so low, you know? It's so... You guys got to check out some of his interviews. They're way good. Oh, I'm going to try to switch between a British and American accent. Yeah. Well, sometimes I'll do like Southern accents in my shorts just to kind of mess around with my audience a little bit. And sometimes they're like, why is Mr. Keep going all Southern? As much as I love Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I honestly find their stories to be weaker than the previous 3D Zelda stories, but Zelda's tragic character arc in both games is what carried Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom stories, yeah. Yeah, I think, you know, for me personally, especially when it comes to Tears of the Kingdom, I mean, I think the story itself was great. It was fabulous, but it just wasn't told in the best way. I mean... Yeah, because like I was saying earlier in stream, you could easily just stumble upon, like, Sonia gets caught by treachery, and there you go, that's all spoiled for you, you know, it's not as, like, impactful. So I feel like they could have done a little bit of a better job on that, but it is what it is. Mr. Keep, that short you were talking about with Ivy, is that out yet, or do you need to post it? Oh, that's not out yet, no. I'm still refining the script for that. It's going to be a minute before that one drops. Come here. Oh, come on. Let's try that again. Whoa, that was close. Come on, come on. Motion controls. There we go. Legends Keep, what's your favorite Ganondorf battle? Jeez. Battle. From now on, we're calling battles battables. You know, I'm gonna go with the Ocarina of Time one. I know you're just playing tennis with his whatever you want to call those things, those plasma balls or whatnot, but I think that one's pretty fun. I'd say my least favorite would probably have to be the Wind Waker one. It's cool and all, but yeah. Mr. Keep, do you know how to wind bomb? I do not. I do not know how to wind bomb. I wish I did though, because I see so many videos of people doing it. What is my favorite Zelda game? That would be Ocarina of Time. Although reincarnated hatred likely had nothing to do with it, nothing to do with DNA or dissension, yeah. Okay. Careful, Ben. Looks like we're right in front of it. That's what you get. Use the greatest tutorial that has ever lived. Hey, Games, welcome back. Just finished 2 shorts. Nice. Right on, man. Can't wait to see them. I know a glitch in Breath of the Wild where Link's top half is crouched over. If you guys ever watch like any of the Basements videos, they do some glitches in Breath of the Wild or in Tears of the Kingdom that are just absolutely hilarious. My top 3 Zelda games: number 1, Skyward Sword; 2, Twilight Princess; 3, Ocarina of Time. That is an awesome top list to have. Peak ranking, definitely agree. It's good to see that we haven't had any sort of crashes this stream so far. So the reason why the stream crashed last time is because in OBS Studio, there's like different scenes that you can set up, and I was on the wrong scene, so it had different video settings. So last stream I was using more of the computer's CPU rather than the NVIDIA settings, I think they're called. So that's why it crashed. So hopefully it doesn't crash this time. But at this point, you know, I think we've established that there's going to be something in my streams that's going to go wrong. It's just inevitable at this point. Where is this platform at? Whatever, we made it anyway. Google Chrome is telling me to watch Madagascar. Why not? Don't jinx anything, Legends Keep. I probably will, yeah. My top 3, from worst to best: Majora's Mask, A Link to the Past, and Ocarina of Time. Nice. Do you know your PC specs? Not by heart, no. I can take a screenshot of them sometime. Mr. Keep is 2 hours behind EDT, I think. So his stream ends at 9 p.m. So today, because it's the last Saturday of the month, stream ends at 10:30 my time, actually. So we still got quite a while to go. We do that every month. We extend stream about an hour. Yeah, nope, not that way. Yeah, no worries, Pigeon. Have a good rest of your weekend. We'll see you next week. My top 3 Zelda games are: number 1, Skyward Sword; number 2, A Link Between Worlds; and 3, Age of Calamity. Nice. Gotta have a Hyrule Warriors game in there. Both while their games tie for 3 if they have to be canon to the storyline. Yeah. Well, it's so interesting to... I hope that someday Nintendo actually says where exactly they sit on the timeline. And maybe I'll show you guys this real quick. Let me try and pull it up. If my computer doesn't crash. Hopefully it doesn't. Where is it? It was a screenshot that I saved of... Oh, come on, I didn't delete it, did I? Just my luck. Okay, let's check downloads. It's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so I'll show this to you guys real quick. This was shown at some sort of, like, event. Okay, it's just pitch black. Let's let's fix that. Hold on. Okay, never mind. For some reason, it's not displaying. Whatever. I'll just post it in the Discord, guys, so that you guys could see it there. Oh, wait a second. I know why it's not working. Duh. All right, let's try this again. There we go. So, okay, so this was like posted at some sort of Zelda event. I think it was like in Australia or something like that. But anyways, yeah, you've got the Zelda timeline here, and the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are kind of like separate from the rest of the timeline. So, so yeah, I mean, we have yet to find out any more information about it, but yeah, it's interesting. All right. My favorite Zelda game ever is either Majora's Mask for its emotional dark story or Tears of the Kingdom for its sandbox gameplay. It's hard to determine my #1 favorite, not gonna lie. Yeah, you know, and all the Zelda games, they're all like insanely good, so I totally feel that. It can be really hard to decide which one. Nah, get off of me. Yeah, Ganondorf, that's because you're banned from the Discord, buddy. You break the rules too many times, there's consequences, you know? Skyward Sword is so underrated. It is amazing, honestly. Yeah, it's such an awesome game. What do you think of Twilight Princess? Oh, Twilight Princess is so good, yeah. I really want to play it again sometime so bad. Like, I should have seen that coming. I'm just someone who likes kind of like darker games in general, just because I feel like the stories are more intriguing to me. So Twilight Princess is, yeah, it's a good one. I really hope they bring that one over to the Switch sometime, but, you know, we'll see what happens. There is a NPC's house in Skyloft that is insanely dirty, and you use the gust bellows to clean it up, and it's so satisfying. Twilight Princess is fantastic. Yeah, it really is. One annoying thing about Wind Waker is those regenerating goo hands that take all the magic away. Yeah, those are annoying. Hey, we got a fairy. If I had an extra bottle, we could have saved it. We were busy at work today because of a big promotion at my store right now. Oh, right on. Gotta love those promotions. I believe her name is Malara. Okay, cool. Malara. Yeah, like I always say, I'm terrible with names. She'll literally pay you to clean it, yeah. Kind of a lazy one, I guess. I'm currently on a journey to play every 3D Zelda game because before I started this Zelda marathon thing, I had only played 2 mainline Zelda games. That was Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, and Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom is my favorite game ever. Nice. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is an awesome game. I personally feel like it gets a little bit too much hate. But I feel like it's just like currently in the Zelda cycle at the moment. Keeps, what's your favorite side quest in Skyward Sword? I don't really have a favorite. All right, we are getting close to the boss, I think. Hey, no worries, Gamez. Have an awesome rest of your night. Can't wait to see those 2 shorts you just made today. Haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet. I don't know what to think of it yet. Well, you should probably play it. It's an awesome game. But I usually tell people, like, if you've played Breath of the Wild, kind of hold off a little bit on playing Tears of the Kingdom. Reason being is it's in the same exact map. A few differences here and there, but you might get burnt out real quick. But I consider myself to be a Zelda fan, even though I have only played 2 Zelda games, but those 2 being my favorite games of all time, of course, as I already said, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I wanted to play more Zelda. Yeah, you definitely should. There's like, you gotta try out Majora's Mask. Link's Awakening is a really good one. All right. Okay, yeah, so that's the boss right there. A Link to the Past? Yeah, A Link to the Past is really good as well. Wish Link could crouch in this game. That'd be really useful. Hey, y'all, just want to let you guys know I'm still here, lol. I'm just not chatting. No worries. Hidden Legend. How dare you not chat? Stream Elements. Which Zelda game do you think has the absolute best dungeon design? By far, Ocarina of Time. I'm answering my own questions, by the way. Echoes of Wisdom, criminally underrated. Yeah, you know, I don't come across too many people who talk about it. I think it's a little unfortunate. I think it just kind of came out at a bad time, you know. Tears of the Kingdom still had its hype going on and stuff, but Echoes of Wisdom, yeah, Echoes of Wisdom is a really awesome game. I enjoyed it. I forgot I had this stream on from start on mute. Yeah, you're probably sitting here, dude, why isn't Legends Keep talking? This is so boring. Okay, we can't go up there. Think of this, if Skyward Sword was not around, there would be no paragliding or stamina bar in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, the paragliding part is cool. I don't like the stamina, though. The stamina gets a little annoying. But it does make the game more interesting, so I guess I can't complain. I haven't played Echoes of Wisdom yet because I'm just not into puzzle games. Yeah. That's fair. And that's what I like about the Zelda games is that they're all like, when people say the Zelda games are all the same, it's like, no, I mean, they're pretty different. You've got like the 2D ones. Yeah, you've got the 2D ones, you've got the 3D ones, and each one has, yeah, it kind of all revolves around Link saving the princess, but each story is pretty unique, at least in my opinion, anyway. Ugh. What time to stream end again? So today it is the last Saturday of the month, which means that it is going to be ending at 10:30 p.m. my time. So it goes an hour longer than usual. Echoes of Wisdom should be talked about more in videos, not gonna lie. It's a shame it sort of got pushed on the wayside. You know, so speaking about that, I am planning on doing another playthrough here soon. Of Echoes of Wisdom, and I want to jot down some ideas for video, for like short content and stuff. So in the future, sometime you might be seeing some more Echoes of Wisdom content from me. So I hope this okay, yeah, looks like it worked. What is my thoughts on the Sky Keep in Skyward Sword? You know, I actually really love it. I think it's cool. So I'm like in Twilight Princess, for example, I really like the is it called like the City in the Sky? I'm forgetting the name of it, but the reason why I like it so much is because it's just so mysterious, right? And the Sky Keep has like really mysterious music behind it. It's got, I don't know, there's a lot of mystery behind it, I guess. So that's why I really enjoy it. It's probably a stupid reason, but hey, that's why I enjoy it. So with my own Zelda marathon starting, I got NSO expansion pack just for this Zelda marathon. Nice. Guys, what flaws do you expect the Zelda movie to have? I don't know. It's not really something I really think about, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm actually really excited to see the Zelda movie. I'm excited to see where they're gonna take it. You know, will they give Link voice acting? Will they keep him silent? Who knows? City in the Sky is my least favorite dungeon in the entire series. Yeah, that's fair. It's not everyone's favorite. For me personally, like, and it is really weird because of those Oka-looking creatures. Like, I will say that, like, the Oka-looking creatures are just really hideous looking. But, other than that, like, yeah, it's just really mysterious, and that's why I like it. And on the same day I got NSO expansion pack, I started Ocarina of Time, and it is now my 5th favorite game of all time. I fully 100%ed it all, 100% gold sculptures. All 20 hearts, literally everything Ocarina of Time is just perfect. I can 100% agree with that. There's a reason why it's rated like 99 on Metacritic, or whatever it's rated. Come on, Link. Excuse me, I am new and subscribed, so could I get a shout out? No worries. Hey, Sebastian, welcome to stream. Cleaning these things are so satisfying. All right. We are getting insanely close to the boss fight. Hey, the cosplay dude, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we gotta make our way back this way, it looks like. Take out this guy. Welcome to the community. In the movie, I'm hoping more classic Zelda. I don't want to see much Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom in it. So yeah, I think that Zelda is definitely inspired by the Breath of the Wild Zelda, but I do hope that they will take like inspiration from all the Zelda games. I hope it's not going to be based off of just like one single game. I kind of hope that it's just going to be like its own little story. So we'll see what happens though. I mean, we should be getting like a trailer sometime soon, shouldn't we? And hopefully by then I'll have my webcam so I can do a live reaction of the trailer. That'd be fun. Love Skyward Sword. Good luck with the temple. Thanks, appreciate it. I still have to 100% Ocarina of Time. I missed a lot of Skulltulas and heart pieces, yeah. Okay, I forgot about this little puzzle we gotta do here. I think parrying this guy is just so satisfying. There we go. I'm just messing with you. Welcome to the community. How dare you, Soul of Cinder? What dungeon is this? This is the Lanayru Mining Facility. You're stuck on the Goron mines. Yeah, they can get a little tricky. Okay, now we got to make our way all the way around and open those up. This is going to be fun. Whew, that was close. So yeah, now I started Majora's Mask the other day, and I'm currently in the swamp heading to my first dungeon, and that's how far my Zelda marathon has gone so far. Next up is Wind Waker. Nice. Wind Waker is an awesome game to play next. We need our Ben boss for on this Hyrule webcam. It's when I scare you all to death. Yeah, it'll come. It's in the works. Magnesis before Magnesis, I guess. Yeah. I just woke up. That was a long nap. That was a long nap, yeah. I found for me personally, speaking of naps, I have a hard time taking naps because if I do, I can't sleep at night. I just lie in bed and my mind wakes up. Okay. Okay. So we want to get this one first. After I 100% Dark Souls 2, since I still need to go back to do it, I may do a Dark Souls marathon just because. Yeah, definitely need to. Started playing Zelda on January 1st, 2020. Still a Zelda player today. Nice. Yeah, the games have a way of sticking with you. I have a Wii U for Twilight Princess. When it's time for Twilight Princess, LOL. It's just gonna be a pain finding and digging out my Wii U from my attic. Yeah. Yeah, you must have a lot of boxes in your attic. Comment what your favorite mask from Majora's Mask is. That would 100% be the Fierce Deity mask. I love that mask. Well, okay, I like the bunny hood as well. I mean, that one's pretty cool. You can move pretty quickly with that. I may try to set up some sort of stream for it. Yeah, that'd be cool. Stream Dark Souls. Yeah, I don't think well, there is a room down there. We might have to go grab that real quick. Not gonna lie, I used my friend Gordon's Wii U with my mom's 2008 copy of Twilight Princess because I don't have a Wii U. You should get yourself a Wii U, my guy. Nah, I'm just kidding. I mean, like, game consoles are so expensive nowadays, it's insane. Have you guys heard how much the Steam Deck is? That is just nuts. And he's like, I think it's like over $1,000, and it doesn't even come with a. It does not come with a controller, which is absolutely ridiculous. But hey, and I won't have to worry about achieving hunting because, you know, by the time I do that marathon, I will have the trilogy. Nice. Isn't it like $700, dude? I wish it was $700, bro. Man, it is far from that. Whoa! I somehow missed that. Okay, we got to get that open somehow. We missed. Okay, that's probably the switch up there. Great. Steam machine? Oh, okay, sorry, my bad. Bro, forget about the Steam Deck, LOL. The PS5 Pro is freaking $900. No, yeah. The Steam machine is ridiculous, yeah. It's I can't really think of anyone who's gonna buy that. I mean, because it's $1,000. You get you get 500 gigabytes worth of storage space, I think it was saying, which is just insane. So at Walmart, I saw a new one worth like $800. Yeah, so just to clarify, I got the names backwards. Sorry, guys. I'm not talking about the Steam Deck. I'm talking about the Steam Machine, or whatever it's called. That's part of the Wii Remote. Just put batteries in mid-game and charge the ones you're using. Rinse and repeat. Okay, why is this not opening? There's a switch somewhere that I think we forgot to... Is it that switch over there? Switch somewhere that we forgot to hit. For 1K, I should at least have 1 to 2 terabytes. No, I completely agree. Yeah, I mean, it's just wild that it's so much money. I mean, I think the only people that are going to buy this Steam Machine are people that are like hardcore fans. Comment what you think the best Zelda game is. That would be Ocarina of Time. Hands down. Okay, all right, well, we're just gonna go in here for right now and we'll see what happens. Get back here. Where are you going? Hey, Obi-Wan Plays, no worries. Have an awesome rest of your weekend. Twilight Princess or Tears of the Kingdom? Well, since I did say that well, actually, no, I'm going to go for Tears of the Kingdom. I just love that game, so... we go. Just for keep a random question, have you tried playing Smash Bros. Ultimate and use Zelda characters there? Because Young Link is my main in the game. I have not tried Smash Ultimate. I need to get Mario Kart and some of the more recent Smash games. Link to the Past is definitely my favorite Zelda game, but Ocarina of Time is definitely up there if you're going to play their Born Vision for Switch 2. Oh, and it looks like that door got unlocked, so right on. Tears of the Kingdom is especially special to me because it was my first Zelda game. Nice. I mean, and that is an awesome Zelda game to come into. All right. My favorite items is the beetle and claw shots. Yeah, I absolutely love the claw shots in this game. Like, it's insane you need to spend a nearly $1,000 for a game console. I think the world would just not have gaming in like 10 years if the prices keep going up. No, that's the thing. Yeah, it's like they're going to hit a point where people just aren't going to buy gaming stuff anymore, you know? I better move out of the way. Okay, let's try that again. Come on, Link, you got this. He's getting in his workout today, that's for sure. Which 2D Zelda game is your favorite? Mine is Minish Cap. I'd say Link's Awakening is my favorite out of the 2D Zelda games. Oh, there I go, hitting my Joy-Cons on my desk. These things are gonna break here soon. It was my first Zelda game while Tears of the Kingdom was. Then I played Breath of the Wild. Funny how I rage quitted on the Divine Beast, then replayed it, and now it's one of my favorite games. Yeah. Well, did you start with like Thunderblight Ganon? Because if you started with Thunderblight Ganon, I would completely understand why you rage quit. He's a pretty tough boss. The Zelda franchise is underdeveloped in Smash, though. Not everyone defeats Ganondorf. Yeah, not everyone's that lucky, I guess. Mine's got to be The Legend of Zelda for NES. Nice. Doing the older titles. What's my favorite dungeon in Ocarina of Time? That would be the Forest Temple. Yeah, that thing is... Yeah, that temple is so good. Forest Temple puzzles, visuals, and atmospheres so peak. Yeah. 100% agree with you there. For me, the Shadow Temple. Dude, like, Sebastian... I cannot wait to see what the Shadow Temple looks like in the Ocarina of Time remake. I really hope that Nintendo doesn't, like, do some weird censorship where they kind of, like, mellow down the creepy aspects of the Shadow Temple, you know? Oh, gotta hurry here. No, Link, come on. Where are you going? There we go. All right, cool. We made it. Not gonna lie, I rage quit Tears of the Kingdom for nearly 6 months before getting back into it because... Okay, Ancelios. Then I rage quit Breath of the Wild for like 3 weeks because I couldn't figure out the Divine Beasts. Yeah. Yeah, rage quitting is definitely understandable. Some of the puzzles can be a little bit tough. My first... Hold on a second. Let me take this guy out. All right, my first Zelda game was Breath of the Wild, but after I beat it, I saw how many years it took to make Breath of the Wild. I wasn't waiting that long for a new Zelda game, so I went backwards, and now I'm in love with the classics. Nice. That's honestly so cool, yeah. So out of the classics, which ones are your favorite? We just did a save, I think, yeah. I played Majora's Mask, and yeah, when I first played, I literally rage quit because I didn't understand the game. Now I'm replaying, but it was the cycle. I didn't even know I needed the ocarina to not die. Yeah. Yeah, for Majora's Mask, I had to look a ton of stuff up on YouTube, so... That game's got some really tough puzzles, especially when it comes to the Anju and Cafe, or however you say their names, side quest, you know. I could not figure that out on my own. My favorite songs to learn in Ocarina of Time are Song of Storms, Minuet of Forest, and Bolero of Fire. Nice. Yes, Ocarina of Time has the best Zelda music ever. So true. Alright, guys. No? Alright, I think we need to flip it around. Okay, we're back where we started. Okay. All right, Ben. Oh, okay. Now let's just flip it the other way and see. Flip it this way. No. All right, flip it the other way again. Okay, back when we started again. Major skill issue here. I'll figure it out eventually. You had it. Yeah, I probably did. The boss keys are so annoying. I have to agree. Like, I absolutely hate the boss keys in this game. Like, it's like, dude, I just want to fight the boss, man. I don't want to do an unnecessary freaking puzzle. Intelligence of a rock, yeah. That's me, 100%, yep. Heading to bed. Have a good night. No worry, Taylor. The World Taylor Plays. Have an awesome rest of your weekend. Don't what you think, but I literally hate Fi. I was laughing because my playthrough of this game was just like, give back Zelda the whole game. Yeah. The boss takes less, yeah. Hey, Mr. Wayne, welcome back. Like, okay, there we go. We got it. We got it, everyone. Yeah, so we got a heart potion and we got a fairy. So we're good. We're good. Have a stillborn fetus. Honestly, Soul of Sinner, I feel like a stillborn fetus is more intelligent than I am. Oh, that was close. You almost got me there, didn't you? Come on, hit me. What are you doing, Link? close. Come on. Whoa! Let go of me. All right, cool. We're on phase 2. You back here? You had to bring your little friends along, didn't you? Oof, close. Whoa! Come on, get out. Whoa! Yes! Come here. You little guys are so annoying. Yes. All right. Cool. Why is it called arachnid? It's more of a scorpion. That is actually a good question, yeah. Skyward Sword, best gaming music ever. 100%, yeah. As soon as that music kicks in, it's like, all right, let's do this. Yes, it's pretty easy. It's a pretty easy one, just aiming for the eye. Yeah, it's not too challenging. But I think it was last stream. Yeah, I struggle hardcore fighting Girahim. Everyone saw that, struggling there for like 20 minutes. I think I went back and watched it, and I think that whole fight is like 20 minutes long. He just spent 60 seconds trying to align a key. It was a lot longer than that. All right. Skyward Sword does have great original soundtrack. So this would probably be my favorite part of the entire Lanayru Mining Facility. Such a beautiful area. The whole stream / dungeon. Yeah. Got a pretty epic cutscene coming up here in just a second. I already knew that scorpions are part of the arachnid family. I just didn't know if that's the main reason why they named that boss. Man, just look at it. Looks so good. For those of you who don't know, my favorite color is blue, so this looks amazing to me. This hallway took my breath away in my first playthrough. Yeah, it honestly looks absolutely beautiful. Hey, it's Zelda. I really want to see Zelda, Impa, Girahim, and Link fight cutscenes. Yeah. Hey Zelda, how's it going? Yeah, come on, Girahim. Always destroying the moment. Your Grace, quickly to the gate. Link. Here, you'll need this where you're going. You got the guard. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let's go, Link. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Link. Am I late? No, you're right on time. Hey. Link. You must go now. Return to the old woman at the sealed grounds. Tell her what happened here. She will know where you must go. I'll see you again. This isn't goodbye, Link. I promise. Absolute cinema cutscene. 100% agree, yep. Nah, Girahim is the moment. Okay, sorry, my bad. The music, time with Zelda's Harp pass, is just chef's kiss. Link's like, oh, come on. I only saw her for just a second. Where did she go? A report, Master. I can no longer detect Zelda's aura. I think that's pretty obvious, yeah. You can no longer search for her in your dowsing ability, yeah. Isn't Girahim just a pawn? Yes, indeed. I love the relationship between Link and Zelda and Skyward Sword. It's so romantic. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if people say the Link doesn't exist in this game, it's like, come on, did we play the same game? We've got like a ton of stuff that we can upgrade our gear with, so we're gonna go do that. I think we also unlocked a few goddess cubes as well. So we are gonna go grab some of those chests up in the sky. Link basically like, where my girlfriend gone? Due to the gate of time being blown up, you can't douse for Zelda anymore. Yep. Alright. Let's do a real quick save. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, LOL, I am the only one that wants Link and Zelda to be in a relation. See, am I the only one that wants Link and Zelda to be in a relationship in the next Zelda game? I think there's a lot of people that want that. What time to stream in? So it is the last Saturday of the month, so that means stream ends at 10:30 today. 10:30 my time, so we got a little less than an hour left of stream. And no worries, like Soul Cinder, if you need to go and stuff, it's totally all good. Oh man, that thing flew away. There aren't a couple since if they aren't a couple, since if they were, Link would at one point be a king, but we know that doesn't happen. I mean, okay, come on, Ben. There we go. As far as we know, that doesn't happen. So... when I got my bow in my last playthrough in Skyward Sword, I had all the parts to upgrade it to the Sacred Bow. Nice. The Sacred Bow is so awesome. Alright, let's go to the sky. It has been a minute since we've been up there. I'm so annoyed that the new Zelda movie they're making, they're not even the same age, so how's that going to work? I don't know what you all think, but to me this Zelda being live action feels off. So I've said this a couple of times already, and I can't remember where exactly I heard this, so please just take it with a grain of salt. It's not fact or anything, but I guess possibly the Zelda movie is going to be a part of a trio, so there's going to be 3 of them. And if that is what's going to happen, my guess is that in the first Zelda game, Link and Zelda's relationship is probably going to be like, it's probably going to be on the same level as like Twilight Princess or Ocarina of Time, right? There's no like romantic hints there at all in any way, shape, or form, you know? And then in the second movie, maybe they might do something on the same level of Tears of the Kingdom, where you can tell that Zelda has like some sort of feelings for him. And then in the third movie, maybe they'll go on the same level of Skyward Sword or beyond that. But that's just, I'm just throwing out some guesses here, so. All right, upgrade shield. We don't have enough for that. Speed. we need some hornet larvae. Oh my gosh, we can't upgrade anything. I'm terrible at like collecting all this stuff. Skyward Sword is definitely a game I'm really excited for in the Zelda Marathon. Nice. Yeah, it's a fun one. All right, let's go visit Beetle real quick. Okay. We are probably going to have to go fight the Imprisoned here in just a second, so that's going to be loads of fun. First round with the Imprisoned is always stressful. Well, no, it's not stressful. What am I saying? The third round of the Imprisoned is really stressful. Okay. Yeah, we could get a new adventure pouch. 600 rupees. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, Mr. Keep, I need to... Well, Mr. Keep, you can clean Melara's house now and force Pippet to continue his night watches for money. Man, dude, I need to catch some more streams. You're amazing, man. Love your Zelda content. It's amazing seeing it live. Hey, thanks, Tosh Scales. Thanks for being here. Glad you enjoyed them. Yeah, that's right. That's 800 rupees. Okay, well. All right. Yeah, let's go clean her house real quick. I'm gonna go clean this lady's house. What is it? Is it this house? Okay, it might be this house. Correct me if I'm wrong. Stay in Beetle's shop for a while and he'll kick you out. Yeah, he'll also kick you out if you don't have, like... if you don't buy anything. Ah, Link, welcome! How's my Pippet doing at school? Why can't I... Hi, Link, are you tired? You look beat. I know you're feeling I'm always up for a quick nap. So make yourself at home. I'm sure maybe I need to go talk to Pippet. Such a mess. There we go. Oh, you're right. This place is filthy again. It keeps doing that. It's just that I hate cleaning, you know? It would be great if someone would clean the place up for me. It would be, yeah. If I could pull the dang item out. Like, what's going on? Hey, Shimon, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome to the stream. Definitely appreciate it. I love the side quests in this game. Every time I play Skyward Sword, I get all the gratitude crystals. Enjoy that you actually respond to your audience. Like it. I like it when YouTubers do that. I've seen so many that don't anymore when they get too big. Yeah, I mean, well, it is hard for them to do that too when they get too big. I mean, for me personally, like it's difficult responding and playing the game at the same time, but I try to respond to everyone as much as I can. The first time Beetle dropped me off at this shop, I was shocked, but by how he did it, yeah. You don't need to talk to him first. Okay, but why can't I pull out the... Why can't I pull out the gust bellows? What's going on? Let me try talking to her again. Is a real go-getter unlike myself. What happens if I do this? What's wrong? You just made a face like you wanted to say something. That's weird. I don't know why it's not letting me do it now, but maybe it's something that has to happen later in the game. Maybe you have to talk to her at night. Oh, that's a good... Oh yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Let's sleep here real quick. That's actually a good suggestion. Until night. Welcome. How's Pippa doing at school? Huh. Okay. Great if someone would clean the place up for me. Yeah, I mean... Huh. Have I played any Hyrule Warriors games? I have, yeah. If you see Pipit on patrol, make sure you wave and say hello. Yeah, I've played the definitive edition of Hyrule Warriors and Age of Calamity and Age of Imprisonment. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure why it's not letting me do it yet. Maybe we just have to do it like later in the game. I'm gonna switch it back to daytime again real quick. Yeah, I can't even pull the gust bellows out. That is so weird. All right, no worries. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, I love how he just like flops on the bed, you know. Dude is relaxing. Do you need to clean the house? Yeah, so I'm trying to pull out this item right here. The gust bellows, and for some reason it's not letting me pull it out inside the house. So my guess is that it's a quest that you have to do later in the game. So we're just gonna go with that. Maybe it unlocks after the imprisoned fight. Yeah, we could check it after the imprisoned fight. That's true. All right, what do you got that's new? Something new. Small bomb bag. How many rupees is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, we got enough for it. Nice. In between my Zelda marathon, I've been playing A Link to the Past. Nice. Link to the Past is an awesome game. Probably that one or talking to Pipit because the game uses the imprisoned fights to stage things. Yeah. Pretty sure that's just a dialogue, not a side quest. Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Alright, and there are a few chests that I think we unlocked, so let's go grab those real quick. Okay. A few, huh? There's like 4 of them. Alright. Go grab that one. Do the furthest first. No, it's indeed a side quest. You can get gratitude crystal and 20 rupees in the first time. You can even continue to clean our house for more red rupees after that. Oh, come on, keep climbing. Which Zelda formula do you prefer? The open world formula or the classic Zelda formula? You know, out of the two, I think I prefer the classic, to be honest with you. I definitely like the open world games, but I think there's like, maybe sound a bit weird, but there's like too much open worldness to it. What I mean by that is like, I don't like how you can just like complete the dungeons and temples by bypassing like a lot of like the puzzles and challenges and stuff. So for example, I think in Tears of the Kingdom, I think it would be better if when you got like to the Lining Temple, you couldn't just like ascend your way up into different rooms and whatnot. Oh, and hey, we got ourselves an extra heart container. Nice. So preferably, I think it'd be cool if we had like an open world game with linear dungeons and bring back specific dungeon items and whatnot. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, okay. Classic for me, yeah. Guys, comment GOAT if you think Legends Keep is the GOAT. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Okay. $100 nice. And the Imprison is going to be around here. Let's go grab this one. Wonderful landing, yeah. I just love it when he face plants it. It's kind of funny. Keep climbing, there you go. So we got about, 30 minutes of the stream left tonight, for those who are wondering. By the time we get to the third Imprisoned fight, though, I'm gonna struggle like crazy. What's your top 3 Zelda games? So my top 3, obviously, number 1 is Ocarina of Time. Coming in at number 2 is Tears of the Kingdom, and 3 is Twilight Princess, I think. Yeah, 3 is Twilight Princess, yeah. And then if you're asking what my top 5 are, top 5 is, it's number 4 would be Majora's Mask, and 5 would be Wind Waker. So, how many times have you played Ocarina of Time? I mean, by this point, I think I've lost count. I've played it so many times now. Okay, so 12:30 for me. Oof, yeah, that's early. Hey, Sleepy Macaroni, welcome to the stream. Oh, that was the chest right there. All right, let's go grab it real quick. All right. Poor Loftwing. He probably hates me by now. Oh, nice. Just made up for knocking the chandelier at the pumpkin restaurant. Not worth it. 0 out of 10. Worst 3 Zelda games? Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say like the CDI games, because I don't even count those as Zelda games, to be honest with you. But I like all of them, so it's going to take me a minute to come up with something. I'd say that probably my least, or like the Zelda games that I don't enjoy are probably just the earlier ones. Like the first Zelda game, Zelda 2, Link's The Adventure of Link. Just because yeah, I get really distracted by the graphics, so. What editing software do you use? Oh, hold on just a second. I love this cutscene. Groose. Link, help. So, I use CapCut to edit my shorts. Ugh, rough landing. I think I might have broke something. Hey, Link, seriously, did anyone ever teach you how to land without crashing? Whoa. Birds, tiny birds. Dude, this guy is like everywhere. And what is that thing? It's called a Goron, my friend. Tiny bird lover. But how? Why? What? Where am I? He's so blown away at the moment. Yeah, his hair is pretty wild, yeah. What effects and transitions do you use? Well, I mean, I couldn't tell you every single one I use right now. I mean, there's just so many of them. I just kind of find one that I like and add it in. But this is so wild. Seriously, what is that thing over there? And what's with all these trees? There are so many. Hey, Arson, thanks for being here. Just give it to me straight. I can take it. Where are we? Is Zelda here? What's the deal with this place? If there's supposed to be nothing below the clouds, what's all this? It's nothing, man. Nothing. His hair is still terrible. Yeah, I don't know how he gets it to stick up like that all the time. He's got to use some, like, major hair gel. Whoa. You're kind of imploding my mind right now. But I think I get what you're saying. If I've got this right, Zelda is down here somewhere and she's okay? She is. She's okay. Oh wow, that's a great. And he starts crying. Any tips for CapCut? I use it a lot and I'm trying to learn how to use it better. I would go for the pro version. Yeah. If you're trying to create like some good quality content, yeah, I'd go for the pro version. I think it's like $20 a month, but you know, there's a lot of stuff in CapCut that that's locked behind the pro version, unfortunately, but yeah, I would do that. Groose land, huh? That sucks. So let me see if I got this right. The old lady living in the temple down the road from here knows where Zelda is. I see, right, Link. Thanks for getting me here. You've done a good job. You can head home. But Groose will handle the search for Zelda from here. Yep, I'll track her down, save her, and then give her a lift back to Skyloft. Bro's a little too confident. I've been chilling in Firelink Shrine in Dark Souls 3 for almost 3 hours just watching the stream. Nice. I like how Skyward Sword, you're in Hyrule before it's Hyrule, even more wilderness from Breath of the Wild. By civilization, yeah. Anyway, the point is, your work here is done. I got it covered from here. Now let's off to find that old lady you were talking about. Catch you later, Link. Link's like, alright. So any tips for the pro features on CapCut? I mean, is there anything specifically you'd like to know? I mean, there's a lot of things you can do in the program, so... Well, I could give you this tip, and this isn't necessarily like a pro tip, but if you're using CapCut, I've found it a lot easier to sort of create like a template that has like, if you're using PNGs and stuff, you know, add the PNGs in there. If you use like similar sound effects, add the sound effects in there, and then just duplicate that file over and over again when you're creating a new video, and just kind of use that as your template, right? That way you don't have to go back every single time and re-enter in those same like files and whatnot. So I guess I'm just trying to get good tips because I feel my shorts still aren't good even after learning a lot of different styles. Well, yeah, I was actually helping Gamez out yesterday, and keep in mind that I'm not an expert myself, so, you know, other shorts creators who have been in the game longer than I have may have more valuable insight than me, but generally speaking, if your stay to watch ratio on your shorts is lower than 70%, and I usually like, if it's lower than 70%, within the first like hour, for my shorts personally, I can tell that the short isn't going to perform very well. So you want your stay to watch ratio to be 70% or higher. If it's below that, then the algorithm doesn't really get excited about your short, and it'll stop pushing it out to more people. Next is your audience retention. Like if that is below 80%, I think, then same situation. The algorithm will be like, nobody's really interested in watching this, so, you know, it's not going to push it out to more people. And the main culprit to that is mainly due to your hook, right? If your hook isn't good enough, if it's not engaging enough, then people aren't going to stay and they're not going to watch your short, right? So you want something that's going to pique someone's curiosity. Maybe it's a controversial take, right? Like, for example, one of the reasons why my dude short did so well is because I started out by saying, do not name Link Link. And people were curious. They're like, well, why shouldn't we name Link Link, right? So they stuck around to see what was going on, right? So what I was telling Gamez yesterday is you want your best visuals, and you want your best hook within like the first 3 seconds of your short. If you haven't caught their attention within the first 3 seconds, then you've pretty much failed at your short. So long form video is different, but that's pretty much what I'm learning so far with short form content. So you gotta be kidding me, Granny. I kind of want to start making Zelda vids, but I don't have as much knowledge about the series as others, so should I do it? Yeah, Shimon, you should 100% do it. Yeah, because look, I'll be 100% real with you guys. I'm not a Zelda expert at all, and I think a lot of people think that I am just because I post shorts and whatnot, a lot of the times there's stuff that I don't know about the Zelda games, but I'll look in Hyrule Historia, or I'll do some research up on it and whatnot, and I'll learn as I go, right? And so a lot of the shorts I post is something that I learned and I want to share it with my audience, you know? And so I am by no means a Zelda expert at all. There's a lot about the Zelda series I don't know, right? But I think, you know, for me, I just like talking about the Zelda games, and I like talking about what I'm learning about. So yeah. So you know, even if you don't know a lot about the Zelda series, you should 100% start posting if that's what you want to do. The question is for everyone in the chat, if one of the Princess Zeldas suddenly became a real person, which princess would you want to go out with? Me, Twilight Princess Zelda. Yeah, I'll answer that in just a minute. I only speak the truth. You are not the one who will save her. The Spirit Maiden, your Zelda, can only be saved by another. It has been his fate to do this thing, and in doing so, save us, as it was decided long before you were brought crying into this world. Shut it, Granny. You obviously don't know me well, because if you did, you'd know that if anyone's gonna save Zelda, it's Groose. How could it not be me? Plus, if it ain't me, why would I even be here? Pfft. If I am not up to the job of being the hero, just who is? Huh? The Legends Keep, what is the game you first got that? You first got the Hylian Shield? That would be Ocarina of Time. Oh, now I get ya. Link, Granny here has been trying to tell me you're gonna be the big hero who rescues Zelda. What a joke. Look, all I've heard so far is a bunch of babbling about destiny, but that's a load of garbage. I know you and you're no hero, shrimp. Am I the only one who thinks Gapura from Skyward Sword sounds like Gapura? Greetings, Link. Were you able to catch up with Zelda? Ah, I see. So the Guardian was there as well. Yes, you were indeed there. The one you saw by Zelda's side is known as Impa. She's a being sent forth by the goddess to aid Zelda in her quest. The two have traveled somewhere in order to accomplish the great task destiny has set before them. However, now that Impa has destroyed the gate that they use, there is only one way left to find them. You must make use of the harp given to you by Zelda. Tell me, Link, have you attempted to play the harp that you have received? My sense is that you have not yet familiarized yourself with it. Very well, I shall teach you how to play it. Listen well and do as I say. First, press X to ready your harp. Sounds good. There we go. Hi, I feel like I saw you on another stream on YouTube. I know I haven't been on anyone else's stream, but welcome here. I love how Groose's hair falls over when he gets scared of all the imprisoned breaking. It's still, yeah. Focus and play in time with the pulsing of the circle of light. Oh, okay. Sounds good. We will do that. I saw Twilight Princess Zelda or Skyward Sword Zelda. Yeah. I love the sounds of the harp. Yeah, they're really beautiful. So I was watching another stream, and I can't remember whose stream it was, but you know how like Impa was just singing there? Somebody in the comments thought that was Groose who was singing. And I just started laughing so hard That would be absolutely hilarious if he was the one who was singing. I wish there was an OST exclusively with the sounds of the Goddess Harp on Nintendo Music. That would actually be pretty cool, yeah. The harp you hold is known as the Goddess Harp. It is a divine instrument of the goddess who once watched over this land. The melodies it brings to life have the power to produce a variety of strange and otherworldly effects. The great slab standing before you is known as the Gate of Time. It is the last of its kind in existence, the only portal binding our world to the one where Zelda now resides. If you manage to open the gate and pass through, you will likely end up in the same place as Zelda. But you will need to endure many hardships and put yourself in great danger to awaken the gate from its dormant state. Though your journey will put you in harm's way, Link, you must endure. It is your fate as the chosen hero of the god. 16 more minutes before stream ends, Mr. Creep. I really hope that doesn't become my nickname, to be honest with you. Not a fan of it. This shaking, I fear the seal has been broken. I expect that it would react to your summoning the gate, but I never imagined the seal would break so quickly. Link, there will be time to explain later. Right now, you must hurry to the bottom of the pit outside. Here we go, first imprisoned boss fight. I'm going to absolutely suck at this. Someone needs to put Mr. Creep in the stream highlights. Yeah, I hope it doesn't become a reoccurring thing, because I kind of don't like being called a creep. Zelda games have so much aura. Yeah, they're really good. Groose. Whoa, what's with all the shaking? The whole ground is heavy. I thought it was supposed to be solid down here. Avocado boss time. Go quickly, Link. Check on the ceiling spike at the center of the pit. Let's take big toes down. Let's do it. Here we go. We're gonna die. We're so gonna die. What's going on, Avocado Man? Yo, Impa, stop talking. I knew it, the seal is given away. I'll explain later, but now is the time for action. We must keep that beast from escaping that pit. It must not reach the temple. Well, stay away from the shockwaves. Come on, controls. Uplink. There we go. My question is, how does he completely flip from his back over to his stomach? How does he do that? I'm not gonna lie, his toes poking back out always looks a little weird. I'll get this other one. Hey, Roof Gamer, welcome to the stream. Normal user, I did not know that, but I'll have to try it some other time. Moving too fast. Oh! Try jumping on his head to stab the stone? I've never actually tried that. Okay, let me try that real quick. Where is he? Oh my gosh, he's way up there. Holy crap, he's so close. All right, we're jumping on his head. No way! I did not know you could do that. Dude, this is going to make this so much easier now. Holy soldier, thanks for the heads up. Oh, and also thanks to the other people who were mentioning it as well. I had no idea you could jump on top of his head and just strike it like that. Well, and now we know for the future. You can use the wind in the center? Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, you can do that as well. Jumping on his head in any phase makes it so much faster. Yeah, we're definitely going to try that on the other phases. Strike the ceiling spike with a skyward strike and restore the sill quickly. You guys are the OG community. You guys are always giving me easier ways to do things. All right, let's go strike this. Except for when he flies. Yeah, that's true. That's when you need Groose's help. Make sure for phase 2 and 3 you have a stamina potion, though. Yeah, that's actually some really good advice. Yeah, we don't want to run out of stamina. That would not be a good thing. One of the more epic Link moments is when he just slams that spike into the ground. Oh. Nice going, Link. Dude, was she like walking down here during the entire fight? How did she get down here so fast? Though the imprisoned had only just begun to awaken and break its bonds, I'm impressed you were able to restore the sill, keeping it captive. Unfortunately, you have only succeeded in buying us a little more time in which to act. Are you on Wii or Switch? So I'm playing this on the Switch too, actually. The behemoth you beat back into confinement is a horror of unspeakable power. Judging by what I saw, I would not be surprised if the sill gave away again. Hey, just got a subscriber. Roof Gamer? Nice. Welcome to the channel. So you are left with precious little time to complete the task with which you have been entrusted. And we still have 6 more minutes before the stream ends, yeah. Return to the Sill Temple, Link, there is much to discuss. Too bad I don't know any info on this. I was born in 2014. But you should definitely play the game. It's a good one. Link sealing the imprisoned, and then the success music is absolute peak. 100% agree. So good. As you can see, the gate is nothing more than a slab of cold stone for now. It is sleeping. Rousing it from its slumber would require great power. Yes, I believe a shot of holy light from the Skyward Strike might just do it. Big toes, yeah. Sorry to disappoint you, boy, but for now your sword lacks the power necessary to awaken the gate. First, you and your sword must grow together. You must grow old together, live together, have kids together. Pharaoh Woods, Elden Volcano, and Lanayru Desert. A sacred flame is hidden somewhere in each of these lands. Seek them out and purify your sword in their heat. Only after your blade has been tempered by these three fires will it be fully imbued with great power for which you search. 2014 is 12 years old. Yeah, it's crazy. Clues to finding the sacred flames have been woven into the lyrics of a song precious to your people, the Ballad of the Goddess. These clues are the best hope of finding your way to the flames. Return to Skyloft. Somewhere on your island is one whose knowledge of this old song will point you in the right direction. Ah, thinking about is Zelda. I hate even saying this, but I guess you got it all figured out, Granny. Me, well, there's nothing I can do to help Zelda. I'm useless. 2014 was so long ago. You know, for me, it feels like it was just like yesterday. It goes by so fast. Oh, you sell yourself short, my friend. You'll see in time that you have your own role to play in all this. Link, go now. Trust in fate to guide your feet. Your mission depends on it, as does Zelda's fate. We will go. But we'll do a save real quick, and so we don't lose any of our data. Thinking about his girlfriend, 100%, yeah. Just thinking about how can I get back to Zelda. Alright, Fi, what do you want? Alright, yeah, we know who we need to go talk to. That's Gaypora. We gotta go talk to that guy. I was a little kid in 2014, so it feels like a long time for me. Yeah, the thing is, like, the older you get, the faster time speeds up. It's insane. Like, I tell, like, people who are in high school all the time, I'm like, look, I get it. I've been in high school. I know how you're feeling. It feels like time is moving really slowly, but trust me, as soon as you graduate and life starts, it's going to be like 10 years, and before you know it, you're like, dang, what the heck just happened? Great Goron, I found some what? Butterflies? Oh, is this that, like, thing where you trace? Yeah, I think that's what that is. Yeah, Gust bellow him. Yeah, for me, like, it feels like I graduated from high school yesterday. There's a lot of times where I'm sitting here like, dude, this is nuts. Like, where did the time go? All right, up to the sky we go. We've got about less than 3 minutes left of the stream. Dun dun dun. True that, yeah. Like, dog, I'm a 2010 kid and I was 4 in 2014, yet I have so many fond memories, yeah. That's where the saying comes in, life is short, because the older you get, the faster time feels like it's speeding up, and that's why it feels short. At least I think that's what it means. But anyway, like, yeah, it's just crazy. Pretty soon you'll be like, man, I don't have enough time in the day to get anything done. You'll actually wish that days were 48 hours instead of 24. How old are you? I'm not going to say how old I am. That's not a good idea. I just killed that butterfly. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I mean, being that I've already done a face reveal, so a lot of people already know what I look like, it's not a good idea for me to say exactly what my age is, because now they got my face and then they got my age. Next thing, all they need is where I live, you know? So it wouldn't be a good idea. So. Okay, so yeah, we need to head over to Gaypora, and we got like less than a minute left, so I am going to go ahead and just, yeah, we're going to call it for the stream today. Next week, I can't remember what dungeon is next, but yeah, next week we'll talk to Gaypora, and yeah, we'll be making our way onto our next dungeon, so that should be a lot of fun. Stream next week is going to be from 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So hope to see you all there. And yeah, if you haven't done so already, we have a really fun Discord with a awesome community. So if you are able to join Discord and you haven't joined the server yet, you should definitely consider doing that. But yeah, once again, thanks everyone for being here, and we will see you all next week.
ぜ